Alright, we're going to carefully pull this up. Use a shop vac and clean all that up. Let's get the gasket off of there. Carefully. Okay, I'm going to take a clean paper towel. Just wipe this off. Just in case I did get something in there. You don't want to get anything on these walls. These walls look in really nice shape. No wiggle in the pistons. This one's got a little wiggle. Yeah, she could be using a... She'd probably go for a set of new pistons. Brand new head gasket. It says up. You put it like that, doesn't look say up. It's going to say up, and that's going to go right in your front, just like that. You got these two pins. You line up your two pins. Make sure you got all this cleaned up nice. Air it off. Now we know this is our carburetor side and this is our exhaust side. So we're going to line it up with the pins. And there you go. So we got 3 on the inside, 4 on the outside. This one sits higher than the other two. So the longer one will go right in the middle. Just drop it in there and start it by hand. Okay, and now we got, over here we got 2 long ones and 2 short ones. Okay. The 2 center ones are going to be your short ones. And the 2 outside ones, there's one here and here, are for your long ones. Okay, using a 12mm socket, I'm going to do it the exact same way we took it off. Now this one is going to hand tighten it. Here. That's fine. You can go with that. 3. 4. 5. 6. And 7. Okay, we're going to get a torque wrench. Okay, as per the manufacturer, they want you to have anywhere from 16.6 foot-pounds to 19.5 foot-pounds. So we're going to pick 18 foot-pounds, but I'm going to be using a different torque wrench, which is in inch-pounds. So 18 times 12, because it's in inch-pounds, is 216 inch-pounds. They didn't tell you how, just but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go by the same way you've been tightening them. And I'm going to tighten them 75 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I'm going to raise them up to 150. Okay, keep going the same sequence. This is 1. Seven. Now we're going to go right to 216. Okay, I got it set for 216. One and 7. There you go. What we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of lube all over this. There we go. Should slide right into this seal right here. Just like that. Alright, putting this rod in back the same way you found it. You'll see that this has got a little wear mark. You'll know that goes here. Oops, I didn't go there. I'm going to put a little bit of a assembly lube on here. Okay, like that. gonna slide this in here. All right, put a little more in here. First thing up, rocker. That's it. Let's make this flush. Go in all the way. Okay, taking our screws now. We're gonna put the head side up. It's got the slot in there for the screwdriver. That's gonna go up. We're just gonna screw them in here. Don't worry about adjusting them yet. Do all 4 of them. Okay, that's that for now. Gonna reassemble it the same way we took it apart. This goes here. All right, next thing, we're gonna get the pulley here. This side in, this side out. You're gonna line that little slot up with that little slot there. And tighten this up. Just gonna do it hand tight. All right, what am I gonna do? We're gonna line the timing. A little hole, this big hole, little hole. Line that little hole with that notch. Okay, which lines right up with this tooth. Right there. The bottom one is a little more difficult to see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this off to show you. This up. Keyway, right here, it's in between these 2 bolts, okay, which is right on that tooth right there. You're gonna line that with that line there, just like that. This, right there, okay. This spring right here, see the little hole right there? It looks like that. It looks like that. Yeah. It's in here. Behind this little area here. Tighten it up. Belt on here. Try not to move that. Tension. Okay, we're gonna pull this up like this. Way out of the way. See, it's lined up with the bolt, the line, and this one's lined up with this one. There you go, now your time's on. What you're gonna do is just loosen this up a little bit. Crank the motor over a couple times. Drag out of here. And then you gotta tighten this up. Okay, the book calls for 10 to 12 foot-pounds. Or 10 to 13. We're gonna go 12, and then we're gonna use inch pounds, so 12 times 12 is 144. Before I do that, I already got my torque wrench set for this one, which is the same torque specs as the head bolt. Okay, it's 216 inch pounds. That's that. Okay, if it's actually done right, you should have anywhere from an 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch with 10 foot-pounds. 10 foot-pounds isn't much, see? You should have just a little bit of play in there. That looks good. Okay, like this. Like this. There you go. Okay, next we're going to put this on. Okay. All right, we're going to put this cover back on. Okay, now we're going to set up our valves. And how you do that, you got the 4 lobes on the cam. Pick a valve. So you pick number 1. And you want the lobe to be right on the bottom, facing away from the rocker. Okay? I'm going to loosen our nut. I'm just going to tighten this up. Like this. Then we're going to take a 4/1000 feeler gauge. I'm going to fit it right in there until it's snug. Just keep tightening the top. Loosen your nut. Tighten your bolt. So you're just about to feel it snug a little. See, I can't move it now, so loosen up a little bit. And it's feeling a little snug. That's that. Right where you want it. You're going to take you hold your screwdriver. This, put your box wrench on it. Holding the screwdriver, tighten the nut. Okay, and check it. It should be a little snug. I think it could be a little tighter. Loosen a little bit. Oops. That's not where we were. That's not bad right there. It should feel just a little snug. Feel resistance on both. That's that. Just tighten, don't lose them. Okay, we're going to just repeat through all 4 of them. If you notice before, this used to head on the bottom of the rocker arm with no adjustment at all. Now, we actually have some movement. We got some play. Okay, now we'll put our valve cover on. So the one here and the oil over here. Always hand tighten everything first. Okay, I'm just going to snug it up. Start off in the middle. You don't want to crank them. Should be good. Alright, we're going to put our coil pack back on. Get these nuts off. Why this was set like this to begin with. No clue. But we're missing a spacer. It was never on there right. Like this. Pull the coil down. I don't like that at all. I'm thinking what we can do, put a nut on there first. That might rock and roll, which should not be a good thing either. Yeah, see, I don't like that either. Should have had some sort of spacer on here. Let me see if I can find something. Okay, I found a little plastic bushing. Oop, and that didn't work. Don't do that. Oh, man. It was a long day, guys. Put that in here like this. See if this works. Hopefully it's not too high. That on there. Okay. See if this works. Kinda. Not crazy about it. I think it's a little too big. Get a little socket. We'll tighten it up. See what happens. Might work. Okay. Take these off. Should hold. Back on here. Okay, put our spark plugs in. Already gapped them. Gentle with them. All right, we'll snug them up. Spark plug wires on. Wrote on them. Here's a 2. And there's your 1. So they're on here good. There you go. It's that. Okay, we'll put our air cleaner on there. Cover. Set into place. Okay, this is 12 mil. Just gonna snug them up. All right, first thing I want to do is get this cable out of the way. It's not in the way here. Zip tie. There you go. Now, put the clutch on. What you want to do, put it on there. Get it on there. Slam it a few times so it seats. You gotta take a little bit of Loctite on the bolt. Should be good right there. Slide that bolt in there. The torque specs say anywhere from 40 to 42 foot-pounds of torque. So we're gonna, or 44. So we're gonna set it to 42. All right. Torque wrench ready. I'm gonna hold this. There it is. There it is. That's real nice. We didn't mess with it. Dry belt. You're in neutral. Try it out. It's gonna take a little bit to fill the bowl, but and we got nothing. And we need a key.